guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using the Violet Voss LauraLee palette. Oh, it's so exciting. I waited for this palette. I was fortunate enough to be one of the first ones to get the pre-sale exclusive on this. So I got it and I just couldn't wait to do a look, to come up with something for this palette. I hadn't done it earlier because I haven't had the time, but I finally have the time and I'm so excited to share with you guys how I used these colors to come up with this look. So go get y'all's popcorn and drinks or whatever you want to get, coffee, anything, and come and get ready with me. Okay guys, so let me get started. I have already toned my face. Okay. I have already used my facial toner, which is the Orange Blossom Water Toner from Fox Brim. I am loving this thing. I'm going to review it because it's absolutely amazing. After that, I used my Clinique moisturizer, and it's the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and this hydrates your face. But if you have oily skin, I recommend this to help mattify your skin throughout the day, and get the gel version, not the lotion. And after all of that, I primed my face with Dr. Brand's Pores No More facial primer. Okay, so that's what I've already done, and I know I look so horrible. I've had too much going on for my own damn good. So, because I look so horrible and discolored all over the place, I am going to start by using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, the color corrective orange, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my inner corners where I have all that beautiful blue going on. It's just so beautiful. And then I'm going to grab my e.l.f. HD and just apply it right here where all that gorgeous redness is. Wherever I have blemishes going on. I don't know what's going on with my skin lately, but it has been acting a fool. It really has. It's just ridiculous how nice my skin was, and all of a sudden it's like bam, in your face with all kinds of blemishes. I'm going to grab my Tarte concealer brush, which I've had for a while, and I really like this thing. I like this brush. It does such a good job in blending my concealers and applying and all that good stuff that I just gravitate towards it like time and time again. Kind of sort of blend out my green concealer. Now I'm going to be using my Boing concealer, which has been such a lifesaver, and here it is in shade 01, and I'm going to go in over those blemishes and over that green corrector, and I'm also going to take it to the inner corners of my eyes, just in the inner corners, not underneath my eye. It is too thick, and too thick for me, and it will crease if I put it under my eyes. I know I look lovely, I know. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is in the original, and I'm going to apply it on my lids. I like this. The only thing that I like in a eye primer is I like for it to cover my discoloration and my veininess. So sometimes I'll just use the Boing concealer, or that's why I like something like the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, because that will cover up my discoloration and stuff. But okay, I have this, so I'm just gonna work with it. Okay, my eyes off to the side for a moment, and I'm gonna continue with my foundation. And the foundation that I'm gonna use today is the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and it's in the shade 2.0. Okay, so this is a runny liquidy foundation. I'm just gonna dab that all over my face. And thank you, Nikki, for recommending this. If y'all aren't subscribed to Nikki Murphy, go and check her out. I'll have her link down below, because she's the one that recommended the Juvenette sponges, beauty sponges. These are amazing. I am totally loving them. I can't get enough of using them. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and just blend my foundation all over my face. And there we go. I'm just gonna let that be. So now in typical shortcake fashion, I'm gonna skip around and I'm gonna go to my eyes. For my eyes, I am going to be using my, I just stuck my finger in one of the shades. No. I'm going to be using my Violet Voss LauraLee palette. Isn't this gorgeous? I love it. Back and front, it is gorgeous. So I'm going to take just a round dense brush and I'm going to go into basic just to put all over my lid. So I'm gonna set my primer, and already, even though this is such a light shade, you can see how it's covered a lot of my veininess and discoloration as opposed to this side. So that is how pigmented and gorgeous these shadows are from the Violet Voss LauraLee palette. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to take my handy dandy fluffy blending brush. What is wrong with me today? And I am going to go into the color Bridges right here. There I go, sticking my finger in the shadows again. And I am just going to blend that up above my crease and into the brow bone so I can have a beautiful transition shade for my eye look. There was so much anticipation for this palette and I really wasn't sure if I was gonna get it, but being that I like to watch Nikki's videos, she has some influence over me, I'm telling you. And I just didn't think about it twice. I didn't even watch her video. I saw it on Twitter and it took me like 2 seconds to jump on the website and go and order the palette. So that is just crazy there. But I am so glad I did. I am really glad I did because I am not disappointed by this palette at all. Okay, so now that I'm done with Bridges, I'm gonna go back in and I'm going to use the color Alabama right here, which is a beautiful color. That is like one of my favorite shades to use as a blending shade, or I just love it. I love that color. So I am just gonna put it in my crease with that same fluffy brush that I was using. Just get it in there. And I haven't really watched any tutorials, any makeup looks, nothing. I might have seen one that LauraLee did with it, but honestly I don't remember. I don't remember what look she did, and I didn't want to go and watch any videos before I did my own look because I didn't want to copy anyone's look or anyone saying that I copied their look or whatever. So I have refrained from watching any videos coming up with looks from this palette. To be honest, I don't even know what look I'm going for, but I'm going for it. So now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna take a little bit of this one right here, which is Whiskers, and I am just going to go over Alabama because I don't want it so orangey or reddish. So I am going to kind of neutralize it with a little bit of Whiskers, and I am just gonna go in the crease and a little bit on the outer edge. And already it looks a little bit more toned down than this side, but I'm still gonna go in and use a little bit more. And I am using the same brush with all these colors because I'm blending them in anyways, so there's no need for me to use like 100 other brushes. You can, and a lot of people do. I don't, because I like saving time and I don't like messing with stuff. So the easier I can make it on myself, the better. Okay, so I am done with the Whiskers shadow. So next after that, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is in the color Rust, and I am going to apply it. I am going to apply it to my lids to create a base for the next color that I want. And this is a totally unnecessary step because the shadows already on their own are totally pigmented. So if you don't have this eye pencil, like, don't even worry about it because it's not an absolute necessity. I just want to add an extra step, of course. So I'm gonna blend it out with my fingers, and there we go, we got our base. So next I'm gonna take just a flat shader brush, just a flat brush, and I'm going to go into Rammer Jammer. This is so exciting. So let's jam on and pack that on our lids. This is such a beautiful color, you guys. It's seriously seriously is. I am enjoying working with every color that I have used so far. They're just, I can't even tell you guys enough how beautiful this palette is. There are very little palettes that excite me anymore because it's like, okay, they're all looking the same, they're all the same color, you use them, okay, wow, whatever. But let me tell you guys, this is one that has me like totally wanting to use it over and over again. And it's not just because I like LauraLee. I'm not trying to kiss ass, nothing like that. It's just, honestly, it is a very good palette. So now that I have finished with the lids, I'm going to go in and take another fluffy brush, my other handy dandy, and I'm going to take Mama Bird, this one right here, and I am going to go over and use it as a blending shade for all these other colors up here. Just gonna blend all that in, and all of this is gonna get cleaned up. So I know it looks like a weird kind of thing on my lid right now, but it's gonna get cleaned up. Now I'm gonna go do the other side. Okay, so now I am going to go back with basic one more time and just highlight my brow and give it a little, my brow bone, and give it a little bit more definition. Alright, so I'm going to go back to whiskers with my fluffy brush and just add a little bit more color to my crease. And you can go back as much as you want, build up, experiment what it is that you want from your look. Sometimes we have something in mind and we get something else, because let's face it, not all of us are makeup artists, not all of us have a clear set vision of what we want. We kind of just go with it and work with our colors and our shadows as we go, and as we get inspiration, we go back and tweak our look. That's just the way it is. We can't all be Jaclyn Hills, we can't all be, you know, all these people, extremely talented people. We're just normal. We love makeup and we play with it as we go. So next I am just going to take a fluffy brush. This I got in an Ipsy bag and it's from Lab. So it's a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend out my crease colors and my transition shade so they can all just get along. Okay, so now like always, you guys, I'm going to take my creamy eyeliner from e.l.f. in black and I am going to wing it. Okay, eyeliner not as flaky as I would have liked, but okay, let's move on. I'm going to use my two favorite mascaras as of now, which is the IT Cosmetics mascara, and I always forget the name, Hello Lashes Extensions, and the Urban Decay Perversion. Okay, so now I'm gonna go brighten up my eye a little bit, and I'm gonna use the Milani Shadow Eyes in Almond Cream. I didn't want a total smoky eye effect, so I decided to use this one. I am going to go ahead and apply my Cara Lashes in number 415. Y'all know these are my faves, my fave lashes. So let me go in with the Urban Decay Perversion mascara and just lightly coat my lashes. And the reason why I do this after I apply them is because if I do it before, it's way harder for me to apply my lashes, because my natural lashes are naturally curly and they are kind of longish anyways, so it is just a total mess trying to get them on, and I'm not about that life. I'm going to skip around one more and go in with my IT Cosmetics concealer, and I'm going to finish concealing my eyes. And for this part, I am going to use my tiny little blender that I got in the Juvenette kit. So I've been really liking this. It is just awesome. It's so soft and so gentle. It's way more gentle than using your fingers. And I don't have the micro mini from IT Cosmetics, but let me tell you, I don't think I need it. I think this one is really all that I need as far as little tiny beauty blenders go. This concealer is actually quite thick. It is thicker than I remembered, or thicker than I thought actually. And before I get to any highlighting, I am going to use my bronzer, and for that I'm going to use my e.l.f. bronze palette. These are beautiful bronzers that they have in this palette, and I get excited every time I'm going to use them. So right now for my slight contour, I am going to go ahead and use this color right here, and I am going to go ahead and just come in and contour my cheeks just a little bit. Okay, so now that I have kind of carved out my face, I am going to go through with this bronzer right here and add a little bit of color to all this pastiness. And for that, I am using a huge fluffy brush. And I did do a review video on this, on these blush brushes, which I will try and not forget to link either down below or up here in a card. Okay, I'm done with the bronzing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with my IT Cosmetics. Here it is. With my IT Cosmetics, same little duo that I have here, and I'm going to use the brightening part. So I am going to just dot wherever I want to brighten, and I'm gonna go ahead and come down here and a little bit on my chin and some little dots on my forehead. I'm gonna take the same little micro blender and blend that all out. Isn't this like the cutest thing ever? It's so adorable. Okay, so now that I'm done brightening, I am going to go in with my e.l.f. high definition under eye setting powder. I've really been liking this powder. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, and you just need the slightest bit, so this lasts forever. And I'm just gonna go in and set my under eye. Under eye set. Now for a little bit of inner corner brightness, I'm going to reach for my palette again, and I am going to get a little bit of this tickled pink, which is super buttery, and just apply it on my inner corner, just for a touch of brightness. With this same little brush, I'm going to do my bottom lash. I don't want too much on there, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of bridges right here and just go through and do my bottom lash line and just blend it out. And on the outer corner of the eye, on the bottom outer corner, I am going to take Fried and just apply a little bit over bridges. I am going to do my eyebrows with my NYC pencil that I have in a current project pan, and I will be right back. Okay, I am done with my villain brows. Yes, I have villain brows, and I am damn proud of them. I love my brows. Next, I'm going to take my Hot Mama blush from the bottom and just go to town with it. For a highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca Afterglow palette. It's a beautiful palette. And I am going to be using Moonstone, this one right here. And for that, I will be applying with a fan brush. To be honest, I don't really like using fan brushes, and this one got crushed, or I don't know if it's like that. I have no idea, but it's just weird. But let me go ahead and fan brush it on, and it still gives a beautiful glow even with a weird fan brush. Next, I'm going to use my Scandinavia setting spray. So let me get prepared for that. Dry it off, dry it off. And last but not least, I'm going to be using the Ultra Liquid Lipstick Charmed that Manny MUA created with them. So here you guys have the finished product. This is the look that I came up with for the LauraLee palette. I really enjoyed using it every step of the way. I think the colors are amazing. I will be doing a full review on it to the best of my ability now that I actually got a chance to use it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you got your LauraLee palette, if you ordered it, how it went for you. I'm always interested in knowing what you guys think. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, go to Instagram at shortcake918 and follow me. And also on my Twitter at shortcake918. Snapchat, same thing, at shortcake918. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.